Seed funding is basically the funding you need to launch a product, and it usually comes from family, friends, and your own savings. From there, you can go to a Series A fund, and that's usually the time when you get the first professional external funders who will come in to help you grow the company. It most often occurs when the company has maybe a little revenue, certainly not cash positive, but has at least proven that they can exist in the competitive environment in their sector. So it shows a little traction, some little amount of revenue. They're trying to prove that their economic model works. That round is usually done by business angels. The amount of money, we were having a discussion earlier in the Rising Tide Fund about how that amount of money has changed in the recent past. Now we're talking usually that's between 2 million and 10 million to give it the broadest spectrum. So that would be typically what a Series A round would be. A Series B round is all about scaling. It usually occurs when the company has accomplished some milestones, when the company has shown they have traction, when the company's business plan has been proven, when they show they can get sales. And typically, the use of those funds are for growth, for industrialization, and for internationalization. An interesting thing is that by the time the B round comes around, valuation of the company has increased, which means that probably the investor going in just to the B round will be paying more for their shares than somebody who paid in the A round. Usually, the people who invest in a Series B round, aside from business angels, are venture capitalists, strategic partners, maybe family offices, and others who have money and see a good deal. Usually what is being raised there are multiple millions. I guess one of the things to consider the difference between A and B is that in a B round, if you've been in the A round, you should try at all costs to stay in the B round. If you're a new investor going into the B round where you have not been involved previously, then you really have to go in, and you're going in directly. You need to be sure of the rights that you will have. You'll need to be sure of what the deal terms are, what the minority investor rights are, because you will be probably a minority investor, and also how you can add value at that point in the growth of the company. I think we will try very hard to have some Series A and some seed. Series B, it would be nice if we could have one just as a learning experience, but then we would have to be follow-on, and we'd have to find a company that was further down the road that would be willing to involve us in their investment. As I said, most of those rounds are multiple millions, so we would have to go in either because we're adding a lot of value, we have somebody on the team who can do something special for them. It would be nice if we could do that, but I'm not counting on that. I would say most of our funding will be in late seed and Series A.